Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. The 7th Street Boat Launch Facility will close for military training for the week starting tomorrow. The 652nd Multi-Role Bridge Company will conduct fast water bridging operations during that time. Community members are welcome to watch from a safe distance, but for safety, you're asked to not approach the exercise area. And don't be alarmed if you see more military aircraft in the sky than usual. Volk Field Combat Readiness Training Center is hosting the annual Northern Lighting exercise from August 7th to the 18th. More than 1,000 personnel and 60 aircraft will participate, so expect increased air traffic across central Wisconsin.
All right, what I have for you here going into it, we're going to be seeing the possibility of heavy rainfall later on into the afternoon and into the evening hours, where we have a 50% chance of rainfall turning into a 70 to 90% chance going into the evening and then the overnight hours. Take a look as I take you right through it here. You're going to be seeing that rainfall sliding across up to the north, and it's going to be up there for a while. By the time we get into, say, the 11 o'clock hour, possibly to the midnight hour, that'll start to move toward the southward areas, getting into areas by La Crosse, and then it'll start to bug out back up to the areas by Wausau and then up to Green Bay. You can see we are in a slight risk for severe weather in the yellow, and we're also in a marginal risk for severe weather. They are all about damaging winds, the possibility of large hail, and a 5% to 2% chance for a tornado or two. The rainfall, we also have the possibility of a flash flood watch that is in play for the evening, and when I come back, I'll have a little bit more of that for you to explain just a bit. Back to you.
All right, Art, we'll see you then. Hurricane Debbie is causing big problems for thousands of people along Florida's Gulf Coast and is also threatening Georgia and the Carolinas. Christian Benavides reports from Tybee Island, Georgia.
Debbie pounded northern Florida early Monday morning with 80-mile-per-hour winds and torrential rain. The storm made landfall as a Category 1 hurricane in a sparsely populated area in the state's Big Bend region. The winds are powerful, but rain and flooding are the biggest threats from Debbie.
This is about a 5-foot surge.
Numerous communities along the Gulf Coast are underwater this morning. Thousands of people have no electricity.
There's going to be a lot of water that's going to be dumped throughout the state, and we're going to see effects of that not just today, but in the ensuing days.
Forecasters say Debbie is headed for coastal areas of Georgia and the Carolinas. The slow-moving storm could linger in some places for days. Southeast Georgia could see historic levels of flooding. Here on Tybee Island, there's just one way in and one way out, and there's concern flooding could shut that down.
This is a 1,000-year flood event, so this is highly unprecedented. We don't know what to expect.
People in Savannah are also bracing for the storm.
What is the worst case scenario here for you as a mayor, and how do you prevent that?
Well, that's a problem. I'm a mayor, I'm not God. And a worst case scenario would literally be our city underwater.
The governors of Georgia and South Carolina declared states of emergency ahead of the storm. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Tybee Island, Georgia.
Vice President Kamala Harris is expected to officially announce her running mate tomorrow. On Sunday, she interviewed at least 3 top contenders in person: Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, Arizona Senator Mark Kelly, and Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro. Whoever Harris picks is set to join her on a 7-state battleground tour starting tomorrow, including a stop in Eau Claire Wednesday. The latest CBS News poll shows Harris virtually tied with former President Trump in battleground states and within the margin of error nationwide.
Black voters now a big increase in the number who say they are going to vote. Turnout matters here, and they are more enthusiastic with Harris as the nominee.
Voters may not get the chance to see Harris and Trump face off on the debate stage. Trump has pulled out of a debate on ABC in September, claiming when he agreed President Biden was his opponent. Trump has proposed a debate on Fox News instead. Coming up, a cyber showdown between Delta and CrowdStrike. The airline blames the security firm for a massive computer meltdown, but CrowdStrike isn't backing down. We'll have the latest when we come back.
Are you in need of a new driveway or parking lot? Call North Central Paving for all your asphalt needs. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving today.
Our country has taken a beating the last few years, but I know we can turn it around. It'll take a lot of hard work like these athletes put in. We need to get serious about our spending that has caused prices to skyrocket. We need to fix our healthcare and address the shortage of affordable housing. Also, we must close our border, stop the flow of fentanyl, and put Americans first. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message. Let's get America winning gold again.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Slaughter with Quiet Riot. An explosive night of live rock and roll. Friday, October 25th. Slaughter with Quiet Riot. $60 tickets include $15 free rewards play. Slaughter and Quiet Riot together. Friday, October 25th, exclusively at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls.
It just keeps getting worse.
These are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh, this is done growing in this house.
Okay.
Cracking drywall is just one sign your foundation is compromised, but you can. Put water back in its place with a free inspection from Innovative Basement Authority. And now receive no interest on any repairs if paid in full in 24 months. Call or go online today.
I'm Tom Hammes from Maxwell White Water Conditioning. Have you been concerned about the quality of your water? Many homes in our area face issues like hard water, high iron, city-added chlorine, acidity, PFAS, and nitrates in their water. These can cause scale buildup, dry skin, stained laundry, health issues, appliance damage, and more. So don't let bad water affect your home and health. Call us today for a professional evaluation and start enjoying cleaner and safer water for you and your family. That's Maxwell White Water Conditioning, done right.
Is your gravel or dirt driveway migrating into your yard? Then it's time to call North Central Paving. Specializing in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installations, North Central Paving can handle all your asphalt needs. Call 608-781-4423 today to get your free estimate.
Welcome back. Mars, the parent company of brands like M&M's and Snickers, is reportedly exploring a bid for Kellanova, which makes snacks like Cheez-Its and Pringles. The Wall Street Journal describes the talks as being in an advanced stage. Kellanova separated from Kellogg's in a spinoff last year. And CrowdStrike is firing back at Delta after the airline's CEO lashed out at the cybersecurity firm for costing it hundreds of millions of dollars. A CrowdStrike flawed software update on July 19th caused widespread computer outages at Delta and hundreds of other companies around the world. Delta is threatening public litigation and accuses CrowdStrike of not helping during the meltdown. But in a letter, CrowdStrike's legal counsel rejected the allegations. The cybersecurity firm says Delta ignored its offers of assistance while other airlines were able to restore operations faster. Meanwhile, Delta was forced to cancel about 30% of its schedule over 5 days, stranding about 500,000 passengers. Delta has yet to formally file a lawsuit. And the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission announcing a recall of a line of foldable bicycles. Here they are on your screen. The agency says the Brompton foldable T-Line bike can suffer a loss of alignment between the handlebar and front wheel that can cause the rider to lose control of the steering, posing a fall hazard. Brompton has received more than a dozen reports of steering misalignment or loss of steering control, with no injuries reported yet. And at the box office, Deadpool and Wolverine is already the highest grossing R-rated movie ever. That's not even accounting for inflation. In its second weekend, the summer blockbuster starring Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman raked in $97 million, according to studio estimates. Twisters came in a distant second place with more than $22 million in sales, and M. Night Shyamalan's Trap took the third spot with more than $15 million. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
You'll soon vote on 2 misleading constitutional amendments. They're designed to trick voters into eliminating checks and balances in our government. It's a power grab to give the legislature the sole power to distribute emergency funding. Our legislature is ruled by bickering and gridlock. 6 months without passing a bill. Millions lost from their failures. So don't give them the sole power. Vote no to questions 1 and 2.
Your journey to wellness begins at Vernon Memorial Healthcare, where excellence in orthopedic care is a reality. From initial consultation to post-operative recovery, every step of the way is tailored to you. The numerous awards for orthopedic services are a testament to our entire team's skill and dedication. Your path to wellness is paved with our unwavering support and expertise. Trust us for a brighter, more active tomorrow. Vernon Memorial Healthcare.
I'm traveling the country today, just talking to everyday Americans, seeing if they'll make the switch from fossil fuels to geothermal heating and cooling. Have you ever considered using geothermal to fight climate change?
No. Somebody said we were going to be frozen over by now. What do you see?
Well, I did an energy audit on your house. Do you want to see it?
Can we turn the clock back? Save me all this money?
Sounds like I've convinced you to consider the fight against climate change.
That's the secondary benefit, but I mean, you know, I don't mind saving 40 grand.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality, energy-saving windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed by certified technicians and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Save up to 20% with 0 down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with Renewal by Andersen windows and doors. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
A new study published in JAMA finds the exploding popularity of Ozempic and Wegovy among patients with private insurance could be making it harder for people on Medicaid or Medicare to get access to those drugs. A separate study found the weight loss and diabetes drugs are actively being sold without prescription by illegal online pharmacies. A new survey of California adults finds over half say they've been affected by an extreme weather event in the past 2 years. 23% of that group say the weather has negatively impacted their mental health. Women, people with high levels of education, and rural residents reported disproportionately high levels of poor mental health. And a new British study finds teenagers who spend time on their smartphones when they should be doing something else are twice as likely to suffer from anxiety and 3 times as likely to suffer from depression. In older teenagers, problematic screen time was associated with insomnia. Those were some of the day's top health headlines. Taking a live look outside now. From CityCam 8, Art is in next with a look at our forecast.
Tell me about the day that you first found out about Nolan's birth defect.
Everything was normal up until my 20-week ultrasound. I learned my baby would not survive. I did not have the choice to do what was right for me and my family. To think that there's a possibility of a national abortion ban scares me to death.
Derek Van Orden and his extreme positions around reproductive freedoms are why I'm running for Congress. I'm Rebecca Cook and I approve this message.
At River Valley Remodelers, we know that the bathroom is the most personal space in your house. That's why we don't come in with preconceived ideas or cookie-cutter installs. We'll sit down and talk with you about your needs and dreams. Whether it's a tub or shower or an entire bathroom design, we'll take the time to talk with you and get things just the way you want it. For a limited time, get a free shower door or a color upgrade with your shower purchase. So let's talk about the most personal room in your house. River Valley Remodelers. Improve your home, build our community.
Celebrate the final weeks of summer and turn your summer earnings into a new account at Ultra. From now until August 24th, open a new youth account with $25 and we'll match your $25. Whether you have a job with a pay stub or earned your money at a lemonade stand, anyone 17 and under will qualify. Plus, you'll automatically be entered to win one of 5 $100 Visa gift cards. Don't miss out on this end of summer offer. Open your account today, online or at any Ultra office. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Service and savings. It's Goodman's.
Hi, we're the
Woodman's. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you huge money on facial tissue.
Fiora facial tissue, 3 packs for $2.89 or 4 packs for $3.29.
Hi, Caramba, hot prices on facial tissue.
$2.89, $3.29.
Fiora is top quality, half the price of national brands.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee-owned.
It's Woodman's.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Download the News 8000 app today.
All right, as we go into the afternoon here, I just want to give you a view of the tropics here, tracking tropicals now, just the tropical storm Debbie, but it was a Category 1 hurricane, as you already know that. Let's go ahead and wipe that out there. I can put this in for you. It was a Category 1 this morning when it made landfall, just around, say, 7 a.m. this morning Eastern time. And you can see that was in the Florida Big Bend region. That's what's been going on. People have been mentioning that. But what they aren't mentioning, even though there is some power outages currently, they are holding on to temperatures right now about 73 to about 88 degrees. And with folks without air conditioning in Florida, that is just not fun with all that humidity. You can see how far it's going to continue to track, though. That's a 24-hour position right there, that second one. By the time it gets into Tuesday, it's pretty much all the way over into the Gulf again, or outside the Gulf, along the Atlantic, running up along the coastal areas. And that's going to bring a lot of rainfall all the way up to the eastern seaboard. That being said, look what's going on in the eastern Pacific by California and down by Mexico. That is just ridiculous. 4 tropical storms out there right now. Hey, we get back home, though, we're looking at some mostly cloudy skies for us today. You'll also see as we go through it, this area of low pressure will usher in rainfall from the Twin Cities and working its way up into the northern region of our area, and then eventually kind of dragging it back to the south here locally, and then taking it back up to areas right by Oshkosh and getting into well to the north into areas right by to the east there. In fact, we're going to be seeing heavy rainfall coming in today. It'll be a 50% chance of showers and storms possible going into the afternoon hours. Then once we get into the evening hours, we're seeing a 70% chance of showers and storms, and that will carry over into the overnight hours as well. So it's going to be one of those nights where you're going to be seeing a lot of rainfall into the forecast area. That being said, I wanted to show you here, getting into how this all looks. We're going into Eau Claire. You'll see pretty much some showering activity for us here with all that rainfall staying up to the north, and that's possibly going all the way into the 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock hour for tonight before it comes back down to the south in our region. As far as La Crosse is concerned, La Crosse was showing maybe a storm at 1 o'clock now that we clicked over here, but you're going to see by the time we get in the 6 o'clock hour, you're going to be seeing that come in. So we have a break in most of the afternoon for La Crosse. We'll get into a slight risk for severe weather and a marginal risk for severe weather from Eau Claire all the way to Black River Falls and Winona. And you can see from Rochester to La Crosse all the way to Prairie du Chien and Mason City. This is where you can see the possibility of tornadic activity, maybe a couple of spin-up tornadoes, damaging wind, of course. We're also talking about large hail, and that is, once again, a 15 to about a 5% chance of that, and a 5% to a 2% chance for tornadoes. All right, so we get into the rainfall. You can see that track taking in all that heavy rainfall in purple there. That is up to about 2 inches to 2.5 inches of rainfall, and we're going to see this is going to carry over a flood watch for us today going into the nighttime and into the overnight hours. Take a look here as we roll right into, again, the Sky Tracker showing you how the rainfall stays well up to the north and continues to spin up there. By the time you get in the 6 o'clock hour, it's going to start to move down to Eau Claire. Then once you see the bigger batch of rainfall and storm activity starts to move through portions of Minneapolis, that's when it makes its move towards La Crosse. You can see it coming in, and that's about a 4 to 5 hour stretch of rainfall over Eau Claire, pretty much, and they're going to pick up that big batch of rainfall. Once we get into how this all plays out, everybody gets into it, maybe 3 inches of rainfall all the way up to at least 3/4 of an inch of rainfall for us here carrying over. Your zone forecast takes you into everybody getting some rainfall, finishing out all the way across the area today, and that means you're going to be picking up rainfall. Well, no matter where you are, you're going to be in something, maybe showers to storm activity. As we carry over and all the way down to the remainder here, we'll take a look here, getting back to the portions of the possibility of temperatures running from 83 degrees to at least 78 to 79 degrees to finish into midweek, and that is your forecast.
Yeah, looking forward to those. Nice to see the mild on there.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I know,
Thank
right?
you.
Sure.
Thanks, Art. Coming up, Surf's Up for man's best friend. Dogs catch waves at the World Dog Surfing Championships in California. see these amazing canines hang 10 next.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Buyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. Stop in, view the new display, and get ideas for your next project. If you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Buyer Cabinets today.
Are you struggling to get through the day? Are you experiencing chronic pain, burning, numbness, and tingling in your hands or feet? Pay attention, because you are probably experiencing peripheral neuropathy. The most common symptoms are numbness, burning, muscle cramps, and problems with balance. Neuropathy is treatable, and our office can help. It's time to get real results. Pick up your phone and call us right now. If you're one of the first 25 callers, you'll receive a free nerve damage screening. This nerve damage screening will tell you if you're at risk for serious nerve damage and if you're qualified for our cutting-edge treatment program to stop the nerve damage. Don't wait until it's too late and your symptoms get so bad that you lose your freedom and are restricted to a wheelchair, walker, or need amputation. Call now to be one of the first 25 callers to receive a free nerve damage screening. Hurry, call now to find out if you qualify for our free nerve damage screening and see how we can change your life. It's time to feel better. Call today.
LaCrosse Painters is here to help you beautify your home. Our interior designer will help you pick the color or colors to make your house a perfect home. LaCrosse Painters is now scheduling for interior winter projects. Contact us today and save 35% on your interior painting project and receive a free color consultation. LaCrosse Painters, your full-service, friendly neighborhood painter. Contact us today.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Buyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. Stop in, view the new display, and get ideas for your next project. If you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Buyer Cabinets today.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
While many of the world's best surfers are in Tahiti competing in the Olympics, there was a much different kind of international competition on the waves this weekend. Pacifica, California hosted the World Dog Surfing Championships, and rather than winning medals, these contestants were in it for the fun. John Ramos spoke with several dog owners and people who came out to watch.
There's a lot of people here. It's more crowded than I thought it would be.
They came from all over to Lindamar Beach to catch a glimpse of a wonder of nature. Not the whales, although they were here too, but something even more amazing. Dogs on surfboards.
But this is way better than what I was expecting. It's adorable. I was saying it's like the happiest place on earth. You have dogs surfing, whales, people are caffeinated. It's amazing. It's amazing.
The World Dog Surfing Competition was back in Pacifica. About 15 surfing canines showed up to compete for a title that no one really worried about.
For me, it's not competition. For me, it's just watching all the dogs surf.
There were 4 divisions, small, medium, large, and extra large, which included Rippin' Rosie. Her owner, Steve Drotter, is a lifelong surfer who says Rosie lives to be out on the waves with her buddy.
There's very few people that get to experience this. I mean, it's pretty small. There's not that many people that actually get to surf with their dogs. And the people that do and really do it a lot have such an amazing bond, and it's a gift to be able to surf with your dog.
That bond is pretty much the same for all the dogs and their human companions.
I grab the surfboard, she starts crying like she wants to go. So ever since then, it's just been like, all right, you're the surfer in the family.
The competition has judges, and they insist there are things they actually evaluate.
How long they ride, how long they stay on the board, and if they do any tricks. Some do tricks, some have costumes on, so it's a wide variety.
I'm not sure about the presentation. I try not to pay too much attention to that. It's just nice to see all the dogs out there surfing, competing.
So basically there are no standards. It's just whoever is the most fun to watch. And that's fine with the spectators, many of whom wade out into the water to get a better look.
Just to come out and see it, I've never seen it. I mean, it's relatively close, so we can check it out. So, because I love dogs, and to watch them do something they love.
There's just something wonderful about watching dogs having fun, and to do it with your best friend, well, that may be the real prize.
Whether we win or not, tomorrow morning, Rosie and I will be surfing at Pleasure Point together. So we win no matter what.
Ask any owner and they'll tell you few things in life bring more joy than having a dog. Yeah, but it seems like some dogs have more fun than others.
Those dogs stayed up longer than I could have. The Dog Surfing Championship raises money for charities like the SPCA and Humane Society. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we return.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
At Benedictine Living Community La Crosse, assisted living is about the freedom to choose the things you want to do while leaving the chores and home maintenance behind. We provide you the independence you desire while offering assistance when you need it most. The freedom to live the way you choose. This year, start enjoying the life that you deserve. A life where you come first. Experience the Benedictine difference. Benedictine Assisted Living Community La Crosse. Live fully. Live well.
At Toma Health, we are proud to serve our community by providing exceptional health care.
My name is Penny Precor. I am city attorney here in Toma and a private practitioner since 1995. I would highly recommend Toma Health without question. We have a great facility, and I think that what makes Toma Health the best is the employees that work there as well. It's truly, from my standpoint, a well-oiled machine from top to bottom, filled with people that care about what they're doing. Toma Health, caring for our community.
At Batteries Plus, we know off is not an option. Off means you're late for work or miss a call. Life's busy, you're busy. You need to be on the road, on the water, on the call, or just ready to play on. Batteries Plus has batteries, phone repair, key remote services, and lighting solutions you can rely on. Life's waiting. Power on with Batteries Plus. Visit one of over 700 locations today.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Not much rainfall expected just south of La Crosse once we get in the 4 o'clock hour, but once we finish out like you see here into tomorrow, that's all the rainfall we're getting. And you can see, again, that goes all the way into tomorrow morning.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us. We will see you back here tonight. Until then, enjoy your Monday.